Look, I'm a book reader. See, I read a lot to educate my mind. If I should turn my camera around and take you around where I stay, you see that my whole house is a library. All right? I always stuff books everywhere. I keep reading and reading to educate my mind. But I'm going to tell you something about books now. Have you ever wondered why you've read 2, 3, 10 books, 15 books, and it's not reflecting the kind of wealth you have? It's because the authors of these books, the people that wrote these books, they did not have the same kind of background and reality as you. They are writing from a different universe, a different reality. Whoever is this guy, look at this guy now. This is Steve Tapping. If you read his history, you see that his history has nothing to do with me. That's why even if I read this book, it's not going to impact me. Okay, the impact will be very minimal. Very, very minimal. You understand? Because I don't have his background or reality, and I'm not from his country. I don't have the kind of family he had, and I'm not living in the kind of economy he's living in. So all these people can write about all possible things in the book that look fancy and cool and sweet and inspiring, but once you step out of your house, you see that you can't implement anything they talked about. They are the wrong role models. Okay, all these books are written by the wrong role models for you. I'm the kind of person that you should take as a role model. Here's the reason. I started from nothing and made something out of nothing. I started from zero naira, zero money in my pocket, and then I thought about how to get money. All right, how to make money on the internet. I thought about it. Then I started thinking, how does the internet work? Until I tried a number of things and I figured it out. So I'm supposed to be your role model. If you are starting from my kind of background, where you have zero naira, zero, you are poor. That's what it means. If you have zero naira, you're poor. Look, if you always turn off your internet on your phone to save data so that you can turn it back on and check whether you have messages, you are poor. You're broke. You should take me as a role model. All right? All the books in the world is not going to help you. All the motivational speeches is not going to help you. You know, they're just going to make you work harder. But how do you start from that zero to get something? You need role models like me. Look around you. You will see people that started from zero and made it. Those are the role models you should see. You should follow. Those are the people you want to download their script. Follow them. See, follow me online. All right? Subscribe. Follow. Watch every video I'm doing. Every content, anything I release. If I write a book, buy it, because I'm the right role model. And there are many people like me too who started from your kind of background and they're able to download, so that you can be able to download their script. Success is about scripts. If I get Elon Musk scripts now, I'll be able to reproduce what he did. You know what I'm saying? But the issue here is that the backgrounds are not the same. If you put me in Silicon Valley today, I may not be able to create the kind of success Elon Musk created, because what? A lot of things. I don't have his skin color. I don't have his accent. No, I don't have his education in terms of spaceship, how to build machines. His father was an aeronautic engineer. His mother was a model, a Canadian model. So he was born a South African citizen, a Canadian citizen. His grandfather was American. These are the things that put him in place to be able to create that kind of success. So if you write a book today, that book is useless to me. You know what I'm saying? I want to read books written by Nigerians, people that look like me. You know, I don't want to read books written by a billionaire. You understand? Because I don't know how he made his money. You get? I want people that are not even billionaires yet. I want to look at people that are slightly better than me. Let them give me the script to see. The hardest thing in making money is not about moving from 1 million to 5 million or from $1 billion to 10 billion. It's not hard. The hardest thing is starting from zero, where your account is empty. Starting from that zero and being able to move to $1,000 per month. In Nigerian naira today, that will be from zero to about 700,000 naira per month. That distance is the hardest in making money. You understand? If you fall into that category, subscribe to my channel. Listen to everything I talk about finances. Ask questions. How did you do this? This is my lifestyle. How can I move from this to that? If I release something, buy it. Go and buy it. Stop wasting your money on books, motivational speeches. Stop wasting your data on YouTube motivational speeches. They can't help you because their background does not reflect yours. You need role models like me. You understand? You need role models like me. Until you get past my level, where you're comfortable with everything you have. See, Elon Musk is not richer than me. He's just over stressing himself. He has a lot of work. He's running SpaceX. He's running what they call it, Tesla. He's running this. He's running Gigafactory. He's running a boring company. He's just too busy. He's just busier. But when you check the quality of life, I'm living a better life than him. And if you're up to my level, you understand what I'm saying. Quality life, having your family together, having enough money to get whatever you want, but not too much. You are living a higher quality life than many billionaires. If you're not there yet, you listen to people that are living that kind of life. When you get there, then you can dream higher. Okay? You look for people in the next stage, the next stage, the next stage. But if you jump from zero, not having anything, and you're listening to Dangote's motivational speech, it's not going to help you. Because you don't know how he started. Dangote started from a long lineage. He's one of the rich men in a long lineage of rich people. His family has been into business for years, centuries. If you read from his great-great-grandmother, his grandfather, his that. His grandfather was the richest man in West Africa. Now he's the richest man in the richest black man. Guess what his son or grandson is gonna be? And you want to listen to him? It's okay when he talks about economy, politicians should listen, but you as a broke person, that message is not gonna help you. How is it going to help you? No way. You need role models like me. You need leaders like me. People that will inspire you from zero. People you can ask questions. Was there a time you have no money? You had no money. How did you get out of that situation? See, when I started, I did not have a laptop. Nobody taught me how to write program. Nobody in the world can say, I taught Dave Partner how to be a programmer. I learned it my own. Nobody even told me of the idea. I sat down and I researched what is the easiest way to get, till I learned about programming. Then I started learning it on my own, teaching myself. I thought when I started, I didn't have a laptop. I had to think of a way to get out of no laptop situation. Those days you can't even code with a phone. These days people try to code with their Android phone. Those days you can't write code with your phone because of the kind of phones they had. I had one funny Sony Ericsson then. I had to go buy a flash drive. Flash drive was affordable. I bought a flash drive which was around 2,500 naira then. Since I can't afford a 150,000 naira laptop, can you imagine? Laptops I can dash out to people now. I do that almost every month, and I try to give out laptops to people now. You understand? To help them get out of the situation. But when I started, I didn't have it. So I took that flash drive. I would always go to a cyber cafe and pay them for 1 hour because that's all I could afford. Pay them for 1 hour, and then I try to code using their laptop. I install the softwares, Dreamweaver, CodeFusion, install all those things. Try to code using their computer there. Once the 1 hour is about to expire, the last 3 minutes, I save my work inside my flash drive, take the flash drive home. If I want to study anything at home, I'll print it. Then I'll go and hustle for 1 week. After 1 week hustling, I've made money for the next cyber cafe for the next week. That's how I started. You're not going to read this in any book. None of these books is going to tell you that. If you're stuck, no book is going to tell you that you should. If you don't have a laptop, you can buy a flash drive. No laptop, no book is going to tell you. These days, we now have cloud. Google Cloud is free. Google Drive is free to an extent. You can save your work there. Use any laptop. You know what I'm saying? There are things like there are keyboards for phones, Android phones. There are keyboards for Android phones. You can install and configure your server on AWS. See, people wouldn't write this in books. You know what I'm saying? People have been able to get out of poverty in several different ways. Those are the billionaires you need to be talking to, not the ones that are on the internet. Anybody that started from zero and is able to get to at least $1,000 per month is a billionaire. That's the kind of person you need. That's the role model you need. You understand? Because their money, if you go to my bank account now and see only 20,000 naira, that 20,000 is pure original 20,000, like pure honey. You know the difference between you when you test pure honey and any other thing. It's a pure 20,000 naira because I did not steal. Nobody can come tomorrow and claim it. I did not rob anybody. I did not trick anybody. I did not do yahoo. You understand? This is pure 20,000 naira from sweat. Clean 20,000. If you get it, you get the wisdom that generated it. In case you don't know, your bank account reflects your wisdom. So these are the kind of role models you need, not some random dude somewhere that he's just writing a book, how to become a trillionaire from being a billionaire. How do you even get to being a billionaire?